Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Don Nelson. Michelle's off the desk this evening. We're going straight to our top story. Boise pastor Saeed Abedini is stepping back into the public light after spending 3 long years in an Iranian prison cell. 6 on Your Side was the first local television station to talk to Saeed. Today, he opens up about life after jail. Jake Milder's in studio with the story.
Today in my interview with Pastor Saeed, we discuss his current situation. He came home in January to a very public dispute with his wife, Naghmeh, leaving longtime supporters confused about how to react. Let's hear from Pastor Saeed how life outside prison has come with a new set of trials. How has your adjustment period been, considering all the things that have happened? How has that played into your adjustment to life back here in America, where you have a lot more freedom, where I'm sure you're trying to continue to grow your ministry here?
I can say my life after I got released is harder than when I was in prison, because of all this that's media did and all this false accusation. After my freedom, people who prayed for me years, every night, they couldn't rejoice on my freedom because of the things came on media.
Yeah, could you speak to that? I know your letter went into that, but some of the things that your wife Naghmeh wrote, you've said aren't accurate. Could you speak to that a little bit?
The things that people needs to know, it's the things is on media about me, it's completely false accusation.
How are things happening? You said that you've got a good relationship with the children right now, but how are things with the family?
We are working on our marriage. There is so many different pastors and counselors are involved. We are working on marriage, and but it's not good as I thought it should be, you know. It's harder than I imagine, actually. Actually, last 6 months, my life is getting more harder, you know. And, but I trust Lord is in control, as He led me free from the worst place of the world, you know, even prison, Rajaishar in Iran. He can do it the same again today.
Where do you see your ministry right now? Where would you like to see things go maybe in the next 5 years?
I'm going to back to, you know, speaking the churches again and helping the America back to the Lord and praying for people and preaching for revival back here.
Do you ever see yourself maybe going back to Iran or elsewhere in the Middle East?
I think I do it one day, and it would be a time that millions turn to Christ. But it should be different, you know. Sometimes when Iran intelligence police, you know, they ask me in the airport, do you think we know you're going to come back again? This other American, we are sure they never come back, but we know you're going to come back. And I told them, I'm going to come back, but this time, you know how I come back? This time I'm going to come back with the U.S. Army. And they started laughing. So I know that I'm going to do that, but I don't know how it's going to be. But it would be at a time that I can preach the gospel in freedom there.
Saeed says he's working on a book detailing his ordeal in prison and wants to use that to expand his ministry. We reached out to Naghmeh for comment. She declined, saying for now she wishes to keep personal matters personal. For the entire half-hour interview with Saeed, head to our website, 6 on Your Side. We'll have that on there later tonight. Live in studio, I'm Jake Melder.